Everyone loves to see the before and after pictures, be it weight loss, an extreme makeover home edition, or any other transformation. Seeing the end product from the start fills us with joy. And when the transformation's cheap, that just makes it even better. There are so many ways to tune and modify a car, and there have been hundreds and thousands of people that have altered their cars, hopefully for the better, but there are a few that stand out from the crowd and leave us in awe. Here is a list of cheap cars with insane transformations. 5. The phone car. Talk about an absolutely bizarre transformation that cost barely anything. Entrepreneur Howard Davis actually built a candy apple red home desk phone car from the body of a 1975 Volkswagen Beetle, which he bought for just $125. Where can you find a car for less than the price of a bike? It's almost impossible to think of a phone as a car, but Davis loves phones and has been collecting phones for many years, which inspired him to strip down the dirt cheap Beetle, create his dream car, and get a few laughs and head turns along the way. It took him about a year to build with the help of mechanics, and it is street legal with all the safety equipment and essentials needed to drive. There's no actual information on the car specs, but it's believed to speed up to 50 miles per hour, and instead of a normal horn sound, when honking, it makes a phone ringing sound instead. That must definitely cause a lot of confusion and giggles from other drivers. The license plate, to state the obvious, is labeled phones, and surprisingly, whilst driving, the phone car has never been stopped by a cop, but they have seen cops stop to take a photo. If you're interested in seeing this absurd car in person, the car goes on tours, and you can contact David via his website, thephonecar.com. Maybe you can even get lucky and catch a ride on the phone. That'll definitely be a phone call to remember. 4. Upside Down Camaro. Ingenious creator and car fanatic Jeff Bloch loves to turn cars into crazy creations that you'd never think of. But with this flipped over Chevy Camaro, Bloch goes the extra mile to make it street legal so that everyone can enjoy watching the fruits of his labor. Bloch bought a completely defunct 1990 Ford Fiesta for around $200 and a deteriorating 1999 Chevrolet Camaro for $900 to work on his brilliant race car for the 24-hour Le Mans race. For the upside-down illusion to work, the chassis of the Camaro flipped over to cover the Fiesta. There are wheels on the top of the car, and the bottom of course, but those are intricately hidden to add to the illusion. There's no roof of the car, but there is a windshield, bumpers, and headlights, although those are upside down as well. Bloch's wacky custom-made car came out of Le Mans race with the top prize as winner of the Index of Effluency, given to the car that seems unreliable and insane, but manages to get all its laps in. Bloch, also known as Speedy Cop by his friends, is on his way to creating even more absurd vehicles, and we cannot wait to see what he has up his sleeve. 3. Snowmobile Smart Car. Canadian mechanic Todd Anderson turned the tiny little smart cars you see more and more in Europe, and with city dwellers that just cannot parallel park, into a full-on snowmobile with skis. Although not street legal, most likely because it has no wheels, Anderson drives it around his land just for fun because why not? Anderson replaced the 2006 Smart Diesel's wheels with custom-made skis for the front 2 log holes and ATV treads for the back 2. Anderson estimates it cost around $5,300 to build and took a little over a month for his snow backyard play car. Anderson had no specific motive for transforming a smart car, but he wanted to see if the rear-wheel drive could ski smoothly on the snowy terrain, and his trial run worked. The snowmobile steers pretty well and can reach a top speed of 40 miles per hour. And if for some reason Anderson gets bored of the skis and treads, which we hope he doesn't, it'll only take him an hour to put the wheels back on and go for a drive on the road. 2. Wheeler Dealers AMC Pacer. The Wheeler Dealers decided to turn a drab compact 2-door AMC Pacer into a spruced up eye-catching vehicle. Bought for $3,500 with an additional $9,000 in mods, the Wheeler Dealers made significant changes to mostly everything, except for its 6-cylinder engine. They stripped the rotting interior, carpets and seats completely, and added white artificial suede seats, grey carpeting and new brown interior panels. They added black alloy wheels, LED angel ring headlights, and lowered the suspension slightly by 50mm. And for the best, most head-turning part, the wheeler dealers then wrap the chassis in a luminous glittery grey and white vinyl wrap with hexagons. The best part is that the hexagonal dispersed wrap lights up at night, so you'll definitely have a crowd looking your way. As you can see, all of these brilliant transformations have been created by regular people, so don't think you have to be a Ferrari designer or loaded with cash to come up with the next big thing. Just picture your dream car or favorite item and then simply try your luck. The great thing about cheap transformations is that anyone can do it, and you'll never be overlooked in a crowd again.